Yo, what up? It's World of Horror. We're back again. No breaks this time. We just changed the color palette and we're so back. Can I stop getting, like, really annoying runs? Yeah, there we go. Is it time for the Yashir roast at, almost, 6:30? Who knows? But it really did have to be this dickhead, didn't it? Sorry, like I said, it's only gonna get worse as time goes on. But let's see what we got. We got knowledge, we got strength, we got charisma. We've got your seconds. Everything but stop me if you've heard this one before, but it's everything but dexterity. And then we got light source, just chilling. Knowledge and light source, huh? Name a more iconic duo. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I don't know, we're overcapping on Doom a lot recently. These runs have been bad. Not that you could expect anything less or more. That's a pretty good start. I will say, you know what? Damn. There's one thing that, no. We need the best t-shirt. And hold on, allow me to do this. Absolutely gobsmacked. You're absolutely gobsmacked that I accidentally clicked extra times. I saw Moriko 3 times in a row. Maybe 4 times in a row. That's a hallucination, but it's also true and real. I at least saw her one of those times. But, yeah, no, it's so back. Painting, huh? Okay. I can get behind that. I'm not gonna be particularly upset about that one. Oh. Thank God for that, by the way. That's pretty cool. That we got saved by the fucking random item statistics on the bronze crucifix, because normally it's 0. Now, how do we get 2 more funds? Oh, that's so easy. We go here, and then how do we get even more funds? Oh, it's the Brobel. Gotta check the Bibble. And then we ball. And then we waste all of our Doom, and then we Doom out at the end of the episode. True! This sucks. It was 3 fuel the whole time. It's over. I wish we could sell the marked Bibble, but we can't. You mother. You son of a... You absolute piece. But right now we're ramen gaming. And he checks the bathroom. And he shoots. And he scores. We need all the EXP we can get in the world. Holy shit. And I stand by that statement. We need to get as much EXP as possible. Am I looking forward to traveling, by the way? No. Just so you know, I'm in a bad mood about it. So, there's this really interesting thing called -4 to all and -8 faith. It's a very interesting game mechanic. It's over. We've already lost. I want you to know that. It's over. I'm gonna keep this run going as long as possible so that I don't have to do another run, but it's over. You can close the video right now. It's done. It's not happening. This playthrough's new mechanic, Faith. I really wish it started at 10 like the pop-up said it did. That would make my life so much easier. You know, as I've grown older, I appreciate people making my life easier. Might be a controversial statement. Although, I do want to say that there is something that I relate to from the anime/manga Hunter x Hunter for the uncultured. There is a part in Hunter x Hunter, and this is a spoiler, but basically one of the characters who's like the leader of this organization, his like second in command is this motherfucker who is like a massive pain in the ass. Like just a real bitch, you know, just a real dickhead, just a real awful human being, horrible person. And the thing is, and they hate each other too. And the reason why he did that, why he has that person as a second in command, is because that person keeps things interesting. That person keeps him on his toes. That person gives him something to, like, not be complacent about. Because if you have somebody who would, like, leave you for death, or, like, kill you or stab you in the back if they had any opportunity to, that means you gotta be on your game at all times. And that's one of the 48 speed. It's beautiful. And that's one of the things that I think about is, like, I do, there's a part of me that likes it when I have to deal with somebody who I don't like because it keeps me on my toes. Or if I get put in a situation where, we're not fighting a sanity boss, absolutely not. Or if I get put in a situation where I have to deal... Oh. Hey, so listen, there's this really fun mechanic called -6 to all faith, and you just have to, like, fucking die. It's a really nice and engaging mechanic that you really appreciate. Should have bought the fucking small candle, man. But yeah, no, it's, this new it starts at 10, but depending on your actions, it can drop into negative values. But, what was I gonna say? I kind of do like dealing with people I don't like sometimes. And it's probably, you know, not healthy. But there's some part of me that's like, oh yeah, put me in a difficult situation, yeah, do it. That's not legal, that's not a legal green light for you to make my life hell. But there's a part of me that's like just kind of into that a little bit. Like, it's sort of like the Dark Souls thing, you know? Like, a Dark Souls game, if you don't keep up and be, like, good and shit, your shit's gonna atrophy, and you're gonna just, like, lament, right? You're gonna be like, oh shit, you know? You're gonna suck. Like, if I went back to Dark Souls 3 now, or Bloodborne, or, like, Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 2 doesn't count, I never beat it. But, if I went back to, like, Dark Souls 1 or something, it's this really cool thing where... if you take any damage, you just fucking, like, lose the game immediately because Yashiro's a bad character. Thankfully, this enemy isn't a ghost, so we can at least do 20 million damage to it turn 1. But, you know, we just have to have the best weapon in the game with a faster speed roll on the RNG. So you just have to get, like, incredibly lucky. It's a skill issue, if you don't have Chainsaw every game. I mean, theoretically, you can re-roll until you get a chainsaw run every single time, so... You know, maybe it is a skill issue. Yeah, sure, let's doom out. We're gonna have to use Hermit at some point, but I want to see if she pays for herself here. If she does, that'd be so cool. But yeah, no, there's a part of me that's like... I like adversity to a certain extent, in both video games and real life, and in social situations. But... You know, I think that's also, like, I have a very... I have an ability to just kind of, like, disconnect, not from YouTube, I'm a hawk for those notifications, but, like, there's a part of me that, if I get into a social situation that's kind of sketchy, I'm kind of like, this sucks, like 80% of me is like, this sucks, and it's so over, and then, like, 20% of me is like, we're so fucking back. This is the confession that you get at 6 a.m., okay? But it's not 6 a.m. for you, hopefully. You hopefully have a more reasonable schedule to be watching YouTube videos at, or listening. I guess if you're on your way to work or something, you could be listening to this. But, it's a little bit of a weird thought. Isn't that wacky? This sort of, like, self-realization that, like, you could be watching this in any situation? That's pretty weird. Isn't that weird? The fact that this is a video online that, like, statistically speaking, like 50 plus people are gonna watch. Isn't that pretty... Oh, you see, there's this really cool thing where you fucking... I hate it here. Look at this shit, man. Alright, so we're gonna take Sanity, and then we're gonna look to see if we have a mystery. This is a new mechanic called Faith. It's really nice. And we're gonna look to see if we have another forest mystery. We do not. So, I'm sorry, Hermit. Goodbye. Hermit's not strong enough to win us this, by the way. We still gotta work for it. But, yeah, no, I feel like, adversity can be good as long as it's not, like, super bad, if that makes sense, right? Like, if you're in a situation where it's just constant adversity and no breaks or, like, no respite or anything like that, then that sucks. Like, that's awful. That's genuinely horrible. I wouldn't want to be in that... I wouldn't want to be in that situation either. The squad, he's here. Because that would genuinely be awful, right? Like, I would hate that. I would not want to be in that situation at all. But if you're in a situation where, like, not decently comfortable, but, like, if you're in a situation where it's, like, not fucking awful, then I could definitely see, like, having a little bit of, like, a hard time every once in a while, even if it's a pain in the ass, even if it's awkward, even if you wake up, like, at 6 in the morning, 3 years later, thinking about how you were awkward that one time. Being in an adverse situation, I think, is, like, as a treat, fine. 78% doom. Hey, so there's this new mechanic called Faith. It's a new stat, and it starts at 10, but depending on your actions, it can go into the negative, representing a character's loss of faith throughout the game. And how, you know, your faith in God makes you stronger, but when you waver your faith in God, you actually become physically stronger. Because God actually is a katana user, an Uchikatana user in Dark Souls, so praying to God, you get bonus to your dexterity stat. Sorry, I didn't mean to break the news to you like this. I'm sorry. Alright, hear me out. It's not exactly what I wanted. I don't really want to take 2 sanity damage. We're taking 2 sanity damage. That's dodge, that's not block. We need a little block action. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing my game. And then we're just gonna live life here. And we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna hang out. We're just hanging out. Me and Cold Bath Rutsu. Oh, you love to see it. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. We should probably take folklore studies. But I'm not going to. Are we gonna level up again? No. I'm gonna take sanity. I have to take sanity. Absolutely. God bless the double Iwa. He is here. He is there. Homie is back. We love him. I mean, if we miss once, we're dead, right? So we might as well just do this. Pray to whatever god you believe in. Yeah, you miss attack. It's fine. Now, we need to stop taking sanity damage. That would be nice. Stay strong. Stay strong, soldier. If you wanted to balance that, please don't, because it would make Yashiro worse. But make it to where it's like the pray mechanic, where you gain faith by losing stamina. That's actually such a weird thing, isn't it? Because, like, the action called prayer gives you stamina, but takes your sanity. But with Yashiro, it's like you gain sanity by losing reason, right? Or you gain faith by losing reason, I should say. Yeah, you lose stamina if you start doubting. That's a little bit of a weird one. Oh, +2, huh? Beautiful. All right, now what are we looking at here? We're staring down the barrel of a... It's the new mechanic of the playthrough, by the way. It's something called faith, and in the smallest amounts, it gives you power where it counts. Light source charisma, huh? Okay. Well, we've got a light source, so I think I'm good. Actually, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I got 2 spells, too. Oh, we have flesh regrowth the whole time. Oh my god. I can't believe we ran through, like, 80 fucking enemies, and we're still gonna win. Well, actually, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Double Iwa helped a lot. I'm pretty confident to say this one's a shout out to Iwa. Oh, really? It wasn't that guy. My mistake. Well, I wasn't expecting to win this run, but we did. So anyways, stay safe out there. Have a good one. Funny number? 1530. Eh. Episode's about 11 seconds ahead of the timer. It is what it is. We still haven't beat that clause where it's like if we don't beat the game by 15 minutes, we fucking instantly die. But, yeah, anyways, have a good one. Stay safe out there. I have no idea where we are in the backlog. I'm actually gonna check that right now. To get demoralized at the last possible moment. So, it is... Hold on, I need to reference this with the episodes I've already uploaded. False web for 1 second, don't worry about it. So what we got here is, it's the pink one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more to go. 2 more to go and then I'm free. 2 more to go. You love to see it? In the depths of my we're so over, I have found an invincible so fucking back. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Take care.